Welcome, football fans, to Cleveland, Ohio. I'm Dave Stevens, here with my partner in crime, Mike Steele.
Dave, we see both teams right now getting those cleats laced a bit tighter, checking that helmet one last time. Makes me want to run back down for one more go at it. This one's going to be great.
You said it, Mike. Let's see how things develop today. The kick sails deep. Wheeler takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 29-yard line. The QB makes the toss. Finally brought down by Webb. Hamilton back to pass. Bullet pass. He safely steps out of bounds. That will move the chains.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or a short run, not another first down. I guess they didn't get the memo.
Hamilton steps back into the pocket, fires one across the first down line. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Schneider on the run, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Short runs on the goal line are all about the blocking up front. I credit them for that touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City with the first score of the game, 7-0.
What more can you ask for, Dave? You talk about this all week, going out and drawing first blood. Put that TD on the board.
And he's brought down after a return of 30.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
That will bring up second down. Drops back into the pocket. He rifles one. Third down.
That's a pro-level pass. If you can make that pass, you can be a pro. Simple as that.
The pass is intercepted by number 54.
It's hard to do, Dave, but you've got to let it go. Own the mistake and move forward. This QB is better than that.
He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a play they won't mind seeing over and over in film this week.
And it's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 14-0.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time.
Woods takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 21-yard line.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
The QB makes the toss. Second down. Kansas City sending pressure. Wheeler handing it off. That brings up fourth down.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long. You don't want to unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from. It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
The QB makes the toss. Second down. Makes the handoff to number 25. Third down.
In situations like this, my old coach used to say, if we can't run the ball for a couple of yards and get a first down, then we don't deserve to be on the field. We'll see what they do here.
Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Cleveland takes the penalty.
It's a common misconception that blockers are allowed to grab defenders as long as their hands are on the inside. That's what we saw there, but it's still a holding penalty.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Kansas City with the lead so far, 14-0. And it's off.
Drops can get into your head as a receiver. Just like interceptions with QBs, you have to have a short memory with mistakes and move past it. These are the types of situations you always want to stay out of because the defense can just pin their ears back and rush the passer.
And And he's brought down after a return of 10.
The away team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
Olsen takes the ball. Hamilton makes the handoff. That will move the chains.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
That'll give them a fresh set of downs. That will bring up second down. The handoff is taken by number 25.
In situations like this, my old coach used to say, if we can't run the ball for a couple of yards and get a first down, then we don't deserve to be on the field. We'll see what they do here.
Throws a fastball along the sideline. That gets us to second down. Hamilton back to pass, throws it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
This receiver, such a good wingspan. He's got the ability to get that ball even when the ball isn't perfectly passed.
And it's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 21-0.
Don't let the score fool you, fans. This has been a very physical game, and it's really taken its toll.
Tackled after a return of 36.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
The receiver can't bring it in.
As a QB, your guys have to help you out. Sure, bad throws happen, but when it hits your hands, you have to make the play.
Wheeler steps back into the pocket. A penalty flag on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Kansas City is going to go with the results of the play instead of the penalty. Zings one near the sideline. Cleveland will call their second timeout here. That brings up third down.
With this type of third and long, look for them to switch into cover two where corners will jam the receivers at the line, knowing they've got safety help over the top.
And he goes down. Sacked down at the 16-yard line. That brings up second down. Rockets one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a nice quick pitch and catch for the touchdown.
It's good. Cleveland closes the gap a bit. 21-7.
Maybe some of the coaches take solace in that score, and I'm not so sure a comeback is out of the question.
Wheeler catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 34.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
Tosses one to the back. Cleveland will take their third and final timeout here. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
That gets us to second down. He drops back to pass. Breaking away from the defense. First down.
This defense is going to have to get its assignments in order. If not, they can expect to give up yardage all day.
It's caught for the score.
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City adds to their score. 28-7.
Don't let the score fool you, fans. This has been a very physical game, and it's really taken its toll.
Tackled after a return of 29.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Second down. That signals the end of the second quarter. The away team with the lead so far, 28-7. The kick's away. Woods takes the kickoff. Tackled Tackled after a return of 28. Our own Emma Adams has some news for us from the sideline. What can you tell us, Emma?
Guys, I caught up with the coach for Cleveland during halftime. He was happy with the way his team defended the pass. Controlling the passing game was a major coaching point during the week, and he believes his squad has executed well. Adjustments will be made at halftime, so it'll be interesting to see if they can continue to have success in the secondary. Back to you guys.
Emma, thank you. The punt's away. Barker takes the punt. And he's brought down after a return of 19.
The offense should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
The Wranglers lines up with one back in the backfield. The pitch is taken by number 25. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 35-7.
The home team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game.
Tackled after a return of 29.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Second down. Uncorks this one out past the first down marker. Good enough for a first down.
The defense is just looking around at each other. Nobody was willing to...
And it's picked off by number 21.
Dave, he's been staring down that receiver all day, and the secondary is just keying on it. He wanted a big play, but he gave one up instead. The away team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
He makes the handoff. Good enough for a first down.
This is not the type of offense you want to hand momentum like this to. They have some real threats on the field.
He tosses it to number 25. That gets us to third down.
These are the types of situations you always want to stay out of.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a nice quick pitch and catch for the touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City adds to their score, 42-7.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
And he's brought down after a return of 32.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Quarterback to pass. Sends a pass deep down the left side.
Certain QBs, Dave, you could actually hear the ball being released. And I think this is one of those guys. He just shot the ball into the wideout.
That'll wrap things up for the third quarter. The Wranglers out in front for now, 42-7. Wheeler dropping back. Throws a fastball. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
When I played, I'd always look to quickly get the ball back to a receiver after a drop. You want them to get that mistake out of their mind as soon as possible. Going max protection here on third down might not be a bad idea for the offense.
Zings one up beyond the first down. That will move the chains. He drops back. Fires one. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
And it's good. Cleveland eats away at the lead a bit, 42-14.
The away team needs to be careful on offense here. A turnover could really spark the rest of this comeback. The away team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
The handoff is taken by number 25, second down. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Second down. Hamilton back to pass. He is sacked in the backfield by number 94. That brings up third down. That brings up fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
Wheeler back to pass. He launches one deep over the top of the middle of the field. Cleveland will call timeout. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Being able to convert first downs in the passing game makes your running game that much easier to execute.
The defense sends men on the blitz. Pass complete to number 88. Cleveland takes their third timeout. That brings up third down.
It's important for quarterbacks to have a nice repertoire of passes. That was a great example of a bullet pass.
He steps back to pass. Incomplete.
After a failed attempt like that, you tend to second-guess yourself as a coach. Should we have kicked there? That decision may haunt them for a while.
Cleveland will call their third and their final timeout here. Second down.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off.
He drops back to pass, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 34. Dropping back. He launches one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Dave, not a lot of room for error here, but the wideout and QB got on the same page. Now they share the stats page under touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City widens the gap a bit with that score. 49-14.
That's a big score for the away team.
Tackled after a return of 37.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around. Giving up those yards so quickly, even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
It's time to select the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
I've got to go with Hamilton for the away team. This guy wouldn't be denied all day.